I've won 11 national titles.
11 national titles. You've never seen that from a girl before, especially one that's 15 years old.
She's almost like an Olympic athlete. She beat 7-time world champ Lane Beach 14.
For being 15 years old and what she's accomplished so far, I mean, her accomplishments alone talk about how well of a surfer she is and competitor she is.
It's a great time in women's surfing to see that happening.
In all honesty, she could take out anybody. That's mind-blowing stuff.
There's probably a number of reasons why she got good. I think part of it is, yeah, she's got natural talent. You know, she had opportunity to be in the water quite a bit with myself and other family members and whatnot. She started off riding a bigger board for a long time, and I think that helped her set her rail. She just sort of took it from there, step by step, I guess, to get to surfing the way she is now.
She's just kind of carving her own path, and it really has to do a lot with Chris and her level of surfing, crossing across all these different boundaries, male, female, longboard, shortboard, she's the whole kind of package. She's super progressive when it comes to, surfing right-hand point breaks.
I had the opportunity to travel with Carissa and Chris Moore and Kalohi and Dino and Kalia Moniz last week down to Mexico, and we scored some great waves.
We all went down to Mexico and we had a great time. It had to be one of my most favorite trips, most memorable that I've ever been on.
That perfect steepness, really high performance, type wave, very similar to lowers. I was telling people, how good she surfed when I got back and stuff, and I don't think it really sank in until they saw the video. She surfed as good as any woman I've ever seen in my life.
It was a great crew. We just got along really well, and we got up early and got down to the beach, and we stayed there all day. It was really fun, and the waves were amazing.
You've got to trust yourself.
The fact of the matter is, you get her in a right, like lowers, in the right conditions, and what she can do is, startling.
Now she's getting the wild card, for the QS at Trestles. I'd be scared to death to surf against her, really.
I wasn't really expecting Carissa to get in this year because she's not sponsored by Nike, but it was a pretty amazing opportunity. I
feel very, very stoked for the opportunity to surf as a wild card in the event at Lowers, and I'm really looking forward to surfing Trestles with these guys. I'm not really expecting too much.
She goes toe to toe. I'd say at Lowers coming up at the Nike event, I think she stands to probably make a few heats.
How stoked would you be if you could surf Trestles with a couple other people in the lineup, already be in the money round, and get a bunch of media exposure? I mean, that's pretty cool. If I was in the Nationals back then and we surfed Trestles, that would have been such a cool thing to have in your resume. Carissa's obviously loves that wave, and her surfing fits that wave.
I love Lowers. It has to be one of my favorite waves. It's kind of like a second home maybe because we have so many friends, and I just love the location and then the hike down, and the wave is really great. It has a beautiful right and a left too.
They're definitely better than any woman ever to step on a surfboard, that's for sure.
She's going to get huge kudos from the boys, and I don't think it's going to be this male versus female. It's kind of, this girl's a phenomenon, and I want to see her accomplish this.
Certainly it's not really about surfing against the guys, much more about surfing a wave that she really likes.
You do find those girls that actually, whether it's surfing or snowboarding, that have been raised in these sports, they're used to being with guys. So it's just a natural competition between the two of them. I can be as good as you can, if not better.
I think the biggest difference between the scoring between guys and girls is just that the guys might have a bit more repertoire and like different maneuvers, so they have to score them on that, and that might be different from the girls. just because of the different maneuvers that they're doing.
But honestly, you know, listen, if she beats some guys, she beats some guys because she surfs unreal. And it has nothing to do with her being a girl. It's like, face the fact, the girl surfs insane.
And that's where, you know, she's carving a new path for women surfing to get those, not only that male, but also the female viewers watching her potential and supporting her surfing. It's what she's coming to do.
I think our expectations are pretty realistic. You know, she's going to be surfing against guys that are older and more experienced, and you know, she's 15 and still has a ways to go as far as dealing with, if ever, dealing with older, more experienced male pros.
What I respect the most about Carissa is that she takes it so seriously. She's made this a global presence with males and females. She's got this fan base. This is absolutely amazing. It's going to be amazing to watch over the next 10, 15 years. It's just the start.
You can see that in her, like I saw that in Kelly when he was 14 and surfing with us and stuff, and I see the same thing in her, and that it's going to take her a long way.
I think I'll just try to focus on my surfing and myself and just try to have fun.